Welcome back, everybody, to Nerd Vector Bar Talk. This is episode 6, I believe, Shea? Is that right?
It doesn't matter what number.
I don't know. I'm the Asian. I have a thing with numbers.
Crazy Asian.
But yeah, today we are going to be talking about our major topics are going to be Bad Batch and Invincible since season 1 ended, right?
Yep. No, and I'm so hype over that one. I mean, we both made drinks relating to this one.
Yeah. So we're going to switch it up a little bit, get some interaction between our viewers and us, I guess. We're going to put my drink up against Shea's drink, and we'll finally figure out who the better bartender is.
Yeah, we all know who it is.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, wow. Wow,
Yes.
You gave it to me. Wow.
I actually gave it to you on the podcast.
Recorded. Wow.
Yes, it is recorded and
honor.
it is official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has been fighting me on that battle for years.
But before we get into the major topics, I do want to talk about the 5-second Eternals trailer that dropped this week.
Well, it was part of the larger Marvel Phase 4 trailer, which was mostly showing off old footage.
Yeah, well, they had, it was a release date trailer. They had all the release date in there, it just got me more pumped. I have no other way to put it.
No, it definitely got me pumped. Like, I'm excited to see what they do with Black Panther 2 and Captain Marvel and the Eternals.
Did they change the Captain Marvel to the Marvels? Because that's what I saw in the trailer.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I literally just watched it before we started recording, so I do have to go back and look at it a little closer in detail. But yeah, I thought I saw the Marvels.
I watched it the other night when it first dropped, but this is when we need our Frankopedia in our ear telling us why we're wrong.
Mr. Ortsan.
Yep.
Yeah. He said he might be joining us soon, hopefully.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
But yeah, you have anything exciting that you saw this week?
Not in particular. Though I was curious, did we look up when the Loki release date is?
Oh, no, I could look it up right now, though. Give me a sec.
Yeah, do that, because I is worried.
Yeah, you said it was pushed back. I think there was some grumbling somewhere. And it is June 11th.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I want my Loki.
Yeah, I thought it was next week.
Oh, well.
This sucks. Ah, well. Tom Hiddleston is worth the wait.
Yep. He is a national treasure.
He is amazing. I love him.
But besides that, not a lot. I mean, I was just talking about next month. I'm looking forward to the Final Fantasy VII game as well.
You did mention that the last podcast. Yeah, you're gonna record that?
Yeah, I think I might stream it or record it. I want to play around with it. I might do a run of the other Final Fantasy VII remake before I do that, though.
Well, yeah. Everything is content, right?
Yep.
Panda and I recorded about 2 hours of Terraria.
Oh, he told me he was going to do a recording with you. How'd it go?
Yeah, I suck at Terraria.
I don't even know what it is.
You don't know what Terraria is?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a 2D Minecraft. So it's been out for a while, and yeah, I used to play a lot. I haven't picked it up in a while. Let's just say I died a lot. Yeah, that was fun.
I'm a little curious. I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, it's on Panda's Twitch channel, which I can link later, I guess. Yeah, but you want to introduce your drink, and then I'll introduce mine, and then we can finally duel battle bartenders.
Yeah. So my drink was started off thinking about Invincible and the way that series goes, and also a little bit of the Bad Batch too. Plus, today is Cinco de Mayo. So I went with a bloody margarita. I haven't tried it yet, but tequila, triple sec, lime juice, pickle juice, tomato juice, and a splash of sour mix.
No Tabasco.
Oh, actually, no, lots of Tabasco too.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say
Nah, I wasn't
there's.
gonna forget that.
It's not a Bloody Mary without the Tabasco, man.
Invincible is so bloody, and in the Bad Batch, they're responsible for killing a bunch of people too. So, it's going for just this blood drink. So let's see.
Bloody Margarita. Hmm.
Mmm. That is really good, and I'm actually getting hints of the lime and the triple sec.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a nice, like, an odd citrus flavor in the tomato. Shit, that's good.
Yeah, but tomato and citrus always usually go together. So I can't. Yeah, that's interesting. I would have to try that.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That is a wake you up for brunch drink.
So after you have a long Saturday, you wake up on Sunday and you have a bloody margarita in the morning.
Yes.
Mm,
Oh
perfect.
shit. I could even use the Chipotle tequila with this. That would have been good too.
Oh yeah, you didn't. I thought you said Chipotle tequila.
Oh
No,
no,
you just
I
went.
just used my my regular tequila, just a silver.
Oh, okay, okay.
I had a name for this too. What was I gonna call it?
I don't
The
know.
hmm. I don't know. We'll get back to that. But what's your drink?
My
Me
drink.
me saying, staring at it.
Yeah, yeah. You think of that. My drink was. I totally forgot it was Cinco de Mayo. Otherwise, I would have gone tequila or something. But
Well, there is some
um,
tequila in this.
yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. No, that's I guess there is. Yeah, yeah. But yeah. I wanted to get away from the blue carousel, and Invincible was blue, right?
Yeah.
Blue and yellow is his primary colors. So I'm like, okay, what other main characters are there in Invincible? And I'm like, oh wait, there's Omni Man, right? So my inspiration is like Omni Man's basically the Superman of the series, right? He's the most powerful man on Earth, well, in the beginning at least, right?
Yeah.
So, and he has all the powers, literally all the powers. So, what drink encompasses everything is a LIT, but we're going to go with a variation. You got to go top shelf. So, I'm thinking either Grey Goose Kettle, maybe Tanqueray, Casamigos or Patron for the tequila. And we can go like Makers for the whiskey. And
There's no whiskey. What?
what? There's,
Did
oh
you
no, not
forget how to
whiskey.
make an LIT?
No, not the whiskey. Oh, shoot. What did I miss?
You did rum, vodka,
Oh,
tequila,
rum. No, I missed the
gin.
rum.
Oh,
I
you missed
missed
the
the
rum.
rum. Yeah, well, I can. I was going to bring out the 151. Where did I get whiskey from?
Maybe you were thinking, like in place of triple sec, Grand Marnier.
Yeah, Grand Marnier, maybe. Yeah. But definitely Grand Marnier. So you got to go top shelf for everything. Then top it with cranberry juice and a little bit of grenadine for the red color.
Yeah. So I tweaked it a little. One, mine's all cheap stuff.
Yeah, we're very cheap. We don't keep this stuff on the shelves,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
like I have some good stuff on the shelf, but I'm not using that for all my random concoctions. It's all cheap stuff for days. But I also tweaked. I actually ran out of cranberry juice, so I had a thought of doing it with grapefruit juice and grenadine.
Ah, that'll work too. Yeah, I mean you can substitute it for any juice, honestly, but grapefruit, cranberry, both work.
It made me think of you were asking about like drinks that represent betrayal and stuff, and I was saying like a fruity drink that sneaks up on you that you don't know is strong and will mess you up. So that kind of popped in my head.
This might actually do that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, this might be that. Yeah, this might
mm.
be that. I have to try it though. We'll see.
Yeah. I was thinking of the betrayal because of what's the Bad Batch guy?
The sniper.
The sniper. Yeah, what was his name again?
Um, was it Spec Scope? Um,
No. Hold up. I gotta look it up. Otherwise, it's gonna drive me crazy.
well, it's a good a time as any to talk about the Bad Batch. But first, actually, this is really good. That might be exactly what we described. I can't even taste the alcohol in this.
Oh, that's no good. Ah, Crosshair. Yeah.
Mm.
So I was thinking of like his betrayal kind of a thing. So it's not really a betrayal, but you get what I'm saying.
Yep. You don't see it coming. Except I
No,
totally
you
saw
don't.
that twist coming.
No, we saw it coming, but it still doesn't mean it's not going to mess you up.
Yep.
Uh,
No, I like this. Actually, I
is it
could
good?
totally. Yeah. You know what? Granted, I did tweak this with grapefruit juice, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the win on this one.
I don't know. That margarita sounds really good, though.
Yeah, but like I said, it might be more of a brunch thing. It's evening now. This is an evening drink.
Yeah. Well, why are you being so nice? Usually, you would take. I'm the better bartender. Yeah. Blah blah
Oh
blah
no,
blah
I'm still
blah.
the better bartender. I tweaked your drink and made it better.
Oh, you turned that one around. I hate you so much.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah, seriously, one of these days, once like all this pandemic stuff has lessened, like we need to do this like in the same room so we could taste the drinks.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't drink, but I taste everything. So,
Yeah, you did enough straw tests with me last time that it constituted like one drink.
yeah, give or take, I would say that. Yeah. I'm one of the rare people that don't drink, but know a decent amount about alcohol.
Well, anyway,
Anyway,
Bad
that leads
Batch.
into Bad Batch. Get out of my head, Shay.
Never. It's nice and
Never.
dirty in here.
Yeah, you like it. You made yourself home, didn't you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll start off. What did you think?
I really liked it. It started out really strong. Kind of funny, and thought it was interesting that they introduced young Kanan from Rebels.
Yeah, his name was something else, right?
Caleb.
Caleb? Caleb, yeah.
Yep. No, it was really cool because I was predicting a while back when you and I were talking about it that this was gonna take place like during or after Order 66, and that
Yeah,
the Bad
yeah.
Batch wouldn't be affected, for their mutations or one of them being cybernetic, like, and that turned out to be exactly on the money.
Oh yeah, they explained it pretty well too. Except for Crosshair. I
Yes.
guess his mutation wasn't enough. He definitely I remember from the Clone Wars, he was as defiant as all of them,
Yes.
right? But after Order 66 went through, he definitely seemed a little more pro Empire, follow orders kind of a thing.
Yep. So they explained it too. His chip was active, but not strong.
Oh, did they? I must have missed
Yeah.
that.
No, they put him in a scanner, and that's how at the end they increased the strength of the signal.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But the whole story they went with from beginning to end was all the Bad Batch guys, Hunter, Crosshair, Record. Then there's Tech and what's his face. Um, they all are on their mission. It's literally like 5 minutes before Order 66 goes through. We see them all kick ass. We see them not really react to Order 66 and being just as confused as anybody.
Yeah,
And
the Jedi, Depa,
yeah,
and I'm gonna call him Caleb for this one.
that works. Then we get to see them rejoin all the forces and kind of deal with this situation, the Republic becoming the Empire, the war being over, and getting screwed over while the Empire tries to dismantle the whole clone organization, until their inevitable escape, and Crosshair's chip getting activated and him betraying them.
Yeah, no, I love the disparity between like the Republican Clone Wars and Republican Clone Forces and now the Empire Stormtroopers.
Yeah.
Like they definitely did that change, and it was a radical change. They did that pretty well, I think. They definitely made that hit home.
Oh, and you know it was a radical change? Crosshairs being their sniper. As soon as his chip got active, he got Stormtrooper aim. Dude couldn't hit the broadside of a barn for the last 5 minutes of that episode.
I did notice that. You're not wrong. Jesus,
He
yeah.
he shot Wrecker, but that's only in the shoulder, and that's only because Wrecker's the size of a house.
Yo, seriously, in Clone Wars, he did not miss a shot.
Yeah, he could trick shot.
But now, oh, he got downgraded. That chip must have something that affects stormtrooper aim. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but there's Omega. I think that's a new character, right? I don't
Yes.
see that name. I don't remember that name in anything
Yeah, the
else.
little girl character.
Yeah. I don't remember that.
Which she kind of just like becomes part of the crew for like no reason.
Yeah, there's no backstory, no nothing. So I'm kind of curious on what she's going to represent in the series.
I have a thought though. I think she is a clone like them.
I got that impression as well.
Yeah, to me, she seemed like clone royalty of some kind. And at the end of the episode, she picks up a gun and shoots Crosshair's gun out of his hands.
Yeah.
And they even like who was it? Hunter. He was like, "Where'd you learn to shoot like that, kid?" And she's just like, "I've never held a gun in my life."
She could have been another experiment.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. She's some kind of clone experiment, like just like them.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I do like what Disney is doing though. Like episode 2 and 3. So IMDb has their cast for episode 2 and 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Ming-Na Wen, she did she was Fennec Shand in Mandalorian.
Yeah.
And she's doing the voice for Fennec Shand in this show. So like they're trying to kind of keep it continuity wise the same, which is great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The other thing though, Freddie Prinze Jr., that voice in a kid's body does not work.
Dude, and I was watching that with like just like why does that small child have a grown man's voice?
Right.
He sounded older than his master. And that's when it clicked in my head real quick that it was actually Kanan.
Yeah, it didn't click for me until you told me, like before we started recording. But yeah, I just thought, I'm like, that's just a bad choice for voice actor. But kind of makes sense in the back end.
Yeah, but they could have just got somebody with a young voice for that one.
You're not wrong.
But luckily, I mean, you said it, he made himself scarce pretty quick, so I don't think he's coming back. This was just establishing his backstory of how he escaped Order 66.
Yeah, I did see that I saw an article title somewhere. I didn't read through the article, but it said that it changed some of the rebels' backstory in this, and I think they're kind of referring to Caleb becoming what's his character's name in Rebels?
Kanan Jarrus?
Kanan. Yeah. Him being Kanan. Like, yeah, there's comics out for that and stuff, right?
Yeah, and I believe even in Rebels, he's called Caleb a couple of times, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
it's been a minute since I've watched it, but I mean, he was like the coolest character in that show, so.
Yeah, I still need to watch Rebels. I was doing my Star Wars marathon, and I stopped right after Clone Wars, so I do still have to watch the Rebels.
Yeah, absolutely do. I mean, and I like the way that this is picking up in the same way like that they did the final season of Clone Wars on Disney Plus.
Yep.
Filling in all these gaps.
Mm-hmm.
Though sooner or later, I gotta say, can we jump ahead to the future? Can we jump ahead to, all right, the Empire's been toppled. This is before the time of Rey and Finn. Let's go to that in between point now.
I would love to see Coruscant in that timeline, in that time place.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been any movie or TV show that kind of showed Coruscant after the fall of the Empire.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
No yawning.
For now, I'm good with this.
No yawning.
It's late. I'm tired. Wait, I have Red Bull.
You sound like me like 2 weeks ago. And what did you say? No excuses or something? Some bullshit like that?
Probably called you a bitch.
Oh, yeah, right back at you, bitch. But I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be. Disney Plus has been doing some good stuff. I don't like giving them credit, but they've been doing some good stuff.
Yeah, no, I was wary and I didn't want to like get Disney Plus. But then I started watching The Mandalorian
Mm-hmm.
and the Marvel shows and now this. I mean, all right, I give it to you, Disney. You know how to make good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They also know how to make crap, but that's the stuff that gets buried.
They brainwash people so that they forget about the bad stuff. You only remember the good stuff. Do you, do
Artemis
you
Fowls.
have you ever heard of the Disney paradox?
No, what's that?
I don't know the official name of it, but you know how Disney's the happiest place on earth, right?
Uh-huh.
But it's essentially a theme park, right? And it was before COVID and everything, one of the most busy and jam-packed theme parks in the world, right?
Uh-huh.
So there was a study that people don't remember the bad parts at Disney because their good memories are so much more that they take precedence in your mind for memories.
All right.
So you don't remember the 2 hours online to get something, or the heat and the miserableness in between and walking miles a day. You don't remember all that. You do remember the fireworks. You do remember all the good stuff.
I remember riding Space Mountain like 4 times in a row.
Right. But do you remember walking 50 billion steps or sweating in the heat or anything like that?
No, I can't say that I do. Maybe it's chemicals in those fumes that they pump into the air to make you want to buy food.
Yeah, Disney is really good at brainwashing. They're really good at psychology. Another example is I had a friend that worked at Disney World,
Uh-huh.
and she hated it for a while. Like, she was like, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit, I'm going to quit. Then they had a town hall meeting. And the next day she's like, Disney's the best. I'm going to stay here forever. And I'm just like, dude, did they like legitimately brainwash you? What the fuck?
Oh my God, went full Stepford.
Yo, seriously, like straight up brainwashing, man.
Oh
And
my God.
I don't know. They're very good at psychology. Very good.
Oh man.
Yeah. I always remember that story.
Oh, you got anything else on the Bad Batch?
No?
I mean, now that we rambled about, our great and powerful overlords.
It was one episode, and we talked a lot about it. So let's move on. Invincible.
Yeah.
So I tried to catch up today, but I did not watch the series finale or the season finale.
You read like the entire 180 issue comic book run like the day after the show premiered.
No,
But
it took me like a week.
And you had like the last few days to watch like 4 episodes and you couldn't finish it?
Well, when I was reading the comic, I sacrificed sleep. I didn't sacrifice sleep.
All right. Excuses.
Don't shame me for not watching the episodes.
You had one job in.
I failed at it.
Yep.
Sue me.
Okay, so I'll fill you in. All right, so Mark Grayson. He's the son of the greatest superhero in the world, but he's 17 years old and doesn't have his powers. Then, one day he's taking out the trash at work and whoosh! He's thrown a garbage bag into space. All right.
The end. That's the whole series.
Yep, that was the whole series from beginning to end. A few things happened in between, but they weren't really important. No, but
dude, but that introduction, you were so hyped. You had the energy. I was engaged. It was really good.
And then I just dropped.
And then it just dropped.
No, but
Oh,
you think this is like kind of a slice of life in the first episode, and then like going into spoilers, end of the episode, all of a sudden Omni-Man, Mark's dad, kills what's essentially the Justice League, like tears them to shreds, and then we're just left with life after them for the next few episodes. How'd that grab you? Like,
I mean, that's what got me hooked. That's what prompted me because when I read the comic, I think only 2 episodes were out, and I watched both of them. Then I'm like, I need more. I need more. I need more. So yeah, season 1 does a good job of setting up for the rest of the comic.
yeah, and they do jump around the story a bit, and they do
A little
like
bit.
skip some storylines and like combine others. Like things happened a little out of order.
Yeah, it doesn't follow the comic 100%, but what I did notice is that I think the story is a little more cohesive
Hmm.
and it flows a little better. I think the side characters get a little more screen time, especially his mother.
Yes, his mother is very like flat for most of the comics, and in this, she is an actual character.
Yeah, she's kind of front and center for a lot of things,
Yeah,
actually. And I'm gonna say it. I think I like the animation better than the comic.
really.
Yeah, which I don't say a lot of because like especially in anime, like I like reading it better because the creators do a better job, I think, portraying the story in a comic format better.
All
But
right.
for this one, I think I like the animation better.
I'd say that's pretty impressive. Like I could tell at times that the animation budget might have been a bit lacking.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
They probably spent all their money on this cast because there's a lot of big names in there.
There is.
Yeah, like even with like limited animation, I mean the show did look beautiful. The colors pop so much.
Oh, the episode where they went to Mars?
Yeah.
They actually used some CGI, and I think it was like well incorporated into the drawn style of Invincible.
That is so funny, him just basically hitching a ride on the back of the ship for like a week.
So here's my thing. What did he eat? Because he couldn't eat that sandwich. The hell did he eat?
Yeah, he's Viltrumite. Yeah, maybe he just survived on solar radiation or something.
Yeah, that's Superman. And Superman
Yeah,
still
close
needs
enough.
to eat.
Close enough.
Well, I mean, technically, how did they explain it? Yeah, how do you breathe in space, Dad? Oh, you don't. Is
Yeah,
basically
you
the
hold your breath.
answer. So yeah, they're on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought when they showed Mars, I was like, oh, that looks really good, is the thought that came to my head.
Yeah, I really liked that too. That like a big part of that one too was dealing with his relationship issues and stuff, and I think they did a
Uh-huh.
good job all throughout the show, showing issues with his friends, his girlfriend, his family.
He's a teenager in high school.
Yep.
Of course, he's going to have all those
Yep.
social problems that come with high school.
Yeah, and they did a good job portraying them.
hmm They did change Amanda. Amanda was
Mm-hmm.
blonde and Caucasian in the comics, so they're
Mm-hmm.
going a little more diversified here. They changed a few other characters as well. I just can't think off the top of my head.
Yeah, Rexplode was originally like Caucasian with red hair, I believe.
Yeah, he's Hispanic in this one.
Something like that. He's vaguely brown.
Yeah, something.
He's tan.
Yeah, and I think the Guardians of the Globe in the comic didn't have the girl that shrunk. What was her name?
Or you mean the one in the green costume or
Yeah.
there was a guy in a green costume. I think like essentially the same character. They just made he into a she.
No, that was the original Guardians of the Globe that got murdered by Omni-Man. I'm talking about the girl that
Oh,
shrinks in the
oh.
new one.
The new Guardians. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think, yeah, she is new. And something occurred to me that the original Guardians of the Globe were, the Justice League.
Yeah.
The new Guardians are the Avengers. They're not god tier characters like the other ones were, but like they have their own Hulk, they have their own Iron Man.
You're not wrong, actually.
Yeah, they like the first set was basically based off DC characters, and this set's based off Marvel characters.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Yeah, that just like clicked in my head yesterday. Like, oh, that makes sense, kind of.
Yeah, they're not shy on making it known that they definitely shamelessly borrowed from other comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I love it. I love it. They are unabashed and they're just putting it out there.
So you didn't get to see the last episode or like the last two?
I was in the middle of the second to last one where, I did like how in the comics when Omni-Man fought Invincible, Cecil really didn't do much to kind of intervene. Like in the comic, like he had a contingency plan. Like he had steps to try to slow the guy down or like do something, you know? In the comics, it was like, Invincible, go beat your dad, otherwise the world is going to end. And that was the end of it.
That's how I remembered it, and it has been years since I read it, but that's how I remembered it. This was cool and they're even saying all throughout, like, you can't stop him, and Cecil's just kind of like, but hopefully we can slow him down.
Right, right. Oh, we got 5 minutes tops. This gigantic monster with tentacles that we drugged up is only gonna hold this guy down for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, all right, we got these jets. That's gonna buy us like 2.5 minutes. And oh, we have a space laser. That'll buy us another 3 minutes.
Yeah, where did that laser come from? That thing was badass.
Right? And it's gone now. It's gone forever.
Yeah, well, it's destroyed. What did he say? $400 billion or something to
Something
the
like
most expensive nosebleed ever.
Yes.
No, like changes like that. Like in the comics, some things felt a little rushed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Invincible's still not as strong as Omni-Man, obviously, right? But like in the comics, Cecil was like, yo, you gotta go. You gotta go beat him. Otherwise, like, the world is doomed. But Cecil's the top man and basically the shield of this universe. And this in the animation, he had multiple contingencies, which made it feel a little more realistic.
Yeah.
Yes, I said realistic in this context, but yeah, you get what I'm saying.
But yeah, you'd think like the Nick Fury of this universe would have all these plans in place. And in the comics, they really didn't portray that at all. So this was really good.
Yeah. They renewed for season 2, right?
So they actually renewed for 2 more seasons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And it's Amazon. So definitely, if it keeps the popularity and the viewership, this is going to have legs.
Oh, yeah.
It might go through the whole comic.
Which I would love that. I mean, there's no way they're going through the whole comic in just 2 more seasons. They might get up to like the Viltrumite War at best.
Yeah, spoilers, guys. Complete spoilers.
Everything we do is spoilers.
Yeah.
But they go through, in the comics, full spoiler mode. After Omni-Man leaves, Mark is the protector of Earth for a while. They showed him having the conversation with Alan the alien at the end. Then it goes on from there that he faces more space threats and eventually sees his dad like on an alien planet of bug people where he's had another son because apparently he can fuck bugs now.
But it's like Captain Kirk.
Yes.
You can literally fuck anything with legs.
Does it have a hole?
Oh God.
Yes, Captain, but it's covered in teeth and barnacles.
Yeah.
I'm going in, Scotty.
Beam me up. But Invincible, the comic, like the whole span of its issues, it is. There's a lot of galactic implications going on Earth. So I don't want to spoil too much of it, but if they do continue to follow the storyline somewhat and kind of tweak it like they did, like it's gonna be a good ride, guys.
Yeah.
Like look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm very hyped. I mean, unfortunately, I guess we're just going to get this once a year. But if they time it right, give me this in one season and boys in the next, like the boys in the next season. Like, give me a rotation. I'll be good
That
for
might
a minute.
work. That might work. Yeah.
Yeah, get my fix of like dirty, gritty, bloody superhero stuff.
Oh, that like the scene where Omni Man like destroys the invisible cops in his house, like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Oh my God, I'm just like that. Yeah, it's just brutal. They definitely do not hold back.
So they take it even further. It becomes the most horrifying in the last episode of the first season.
Mm-hmm.
So it does end on the fight between Omni Man and Invincible. And in the comics, yeah, they show there's tons of collateral damage, right?
Yeah.
In this, there's tons of collateral damage, and then Omni Man takes it a step further. Like, he knocks some jets out of the air. Mark goes to save one of the pilots, brings him back down to the ground, like big dramatic moment. Omni Man just walks up behind him and pops his skull like a grape,
Oh,
splattering his parts onto Mark and just saying
so,
like, why did you bother saving this insignificant worm? Like, what's the difference if he dies now or in 60 years?
yeah, that's just mean.
Yeah, and it gets even worse too. I mean, Mark tries to save people from a building that's falling over because his dad punched him through a building. Goes to try to like hold up that side of the building while a little kid starts to fall out of the window and is reaching for their mom, and he's trying to hold their hands and the building still falls, and then he's holding a severed hand.
Oh, that's just wrong.
And there's a horrific subway scene as well. He gets punched down into the subway after that, and Omni Man just holds his face in the middle of the tracks, waiting for a train to come so that he can splatter Mark's face through the train and through all these people.
I mean, in the comics, they definitely, after the battle, kind of showed the ramifications of it. But I guess I gotta go watch the episode. But I'm guessing they're showing you the severity of this conflict while it's happening.
Yeah, you get a lot of POV on this one. And I mean, hell, my girlfriend watched this one without me and like called me just like, that was horrific. And I'm like, you okay? And she was just like, yeah, I mean, it was awesome, but terrible.
Wait, hold up. So you're talking about a person that didn't like Marvel. You kind of introduced her into the Marvel comics universe, and now she's watching episodes without you.
Oh yeah, she's like been watching everything without me.
Yeah, she's going down a gigantic rabbit hole that you're never going to come out of.
Oh yeah, no, she went so far as to go online and get all the timeline orders on how to watch things.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
You guys have another thing to talk about now.
Mm-hmm. But this one, I mean, everybody I know who's watching it just kind of couldn't get enough of it. I mean, it's definitely top tier for me, and I really liked, you were saying before, all the side characters. I mean, going into the whole robot storyline.
One of my favorite characters, by the way.
Yeah, he is a complicated dude, and I really like the idea of a drink that you were coming up with for him.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, we went through a few variations of a few of our characters, and we just picked the best ones that we thought, but I don't even know how to pronounce it. A Sazerac? Sazerac?
If I remember correctly, that's a big Bourbon Street drink, and I was
Yeah.
actually considering that one for last week. But to do it up right, I mean, you have a lot of like you need a lot of ingredients that you don't just keep around the house normally.
No, no, but it okay, I'm gonna spoil this, but eventually Robot becomes a ruler of something. I spoiled it as least amount as possible, but yeah, so
Well, he actually becomes the ruler of something twice.
is it twice?
Well,
Well, yes,
there's
actually, you're
one
not.
thing
No,
once,
yeah,
and
yeah,
yep.
yeah, but
Yeah, Robot gets into some shit.
yeah, yeah. I don't want to completely spoil it in case people haven't read it and they're just watching it. But yeah, I just felt like this was a very regal drink, right? But it'll fuck you up
Yeah,
because it has absinthe in it.
which I dig that. And I thought it was so funny. You mentioned that to me this morning. And not an hour before that, I was in the liquor store and I was looking at the absinthe. Like, I'm always meaning to pick some up just to have it in the back of my cabinet. But no, I don't need it right now. And then you
And
text me that, and I'm like, son of a bitch.
get out of my head, Shea.
Yeah,
Look, if you spend any more time in there, I'm gonna start charging you rent.
that's cool. I got a cot in the back.
Yeah, but it's rye whiskey with a muddled sugar cube, right? Peshard bear, Peychaud, bitters, both bitters,
Bitters.
bitters, just bitters.
You sound a little bitter there, in.
A little bit. Oh Jesus. Anyway, and so you mix it in a glass, and then you rim another glass with the absinthe, and like not rim it, coat the inside of it, then throw it out, and then you put the shaken drink into it or stirred, one or the other, and then garnish with the lemon peel. But like the color, it just looks so royal and regal.
Yeah, it's
and,
like bronze.
right, right, and it'll fuck you up.
Yeah, that's why I want to try it. My whole day today, though, has been tequila variants, so if I had screwed around with that, I'd probably be on the floor.
Mm, mm. Didn't we have another drink that we liked? It was for Adam Eve, I believe.
Oh,
What was that?
we were coming up with a pink drink.
Oh, it was
I actually probably have it
the
written down here.
pink mojito, wasn't it?
Uh, oh, kind of. Yeah, it was a like a pink lemonade mojito
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. I liked that one, but I had to go with Omni Man for this episode. I had to.
I had a thought on Monster Girl too, since she's kind of two beings in one,
Hmm.
and she loves drinking beer. She'd have to be a bomb shot, like um, like Jameson in a beer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or in Korea, they definitely don't put a shot of soju into their beers all the time. Never, ever, ever.
Never ever.
Yeah, it's like the national drink at this point.
Explode would probably have to be like a fireball drink.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything past like a cinnamon whiskey or something, and I'm like, we've done enough of that, so I kind of nixed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it would make sense for him too, because it's not even like good infused cinnamon whiskey. It would have to be Fireball because he's just a basic bitch.
Yeah. I do like his character development though. He grows on me later on in
Yes,
the series.
there is a big moment for him that I will love later in the series.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But he definitely does have a decent redemption arc. And it's not like he's like bad or anything like that. He's just a jackass.
yeah, he's just a jackass teenager who, I mean, let's be real. Oh, we were having this argument last night. Was it duplicate or multicate?
Yeah, duplicate.
Okay. That
I said multicate, and
yeah,
it
and then
was
I agreed with
duplicate.
you. And then Amelia yelled at us both from the other room, calling us idiots.
Oh, I love that she's correcting us now.
Right? Yeah, she you didn't even know what a superhero was a week ago.
I love that she's correcting us now. Oh, that's great.
But I mean, who wouldn't be into the idea of a girl that could just make an unlimited number of herself?
Yeah, the possibilities.
Yep.
Oh, the possibilities.
And just put my drink on my lap.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway. um, yeah. Did the immortal come back?
Yes, he did.
Okay, okay. I know the Mauler twins were putting him back together. So,
Yes. So they do put him back together, and he promptly gets split in half again.
no, I'm sure. I'm sure. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but he shows up. Basically, he's the reason it's revealed to Invincible that Omni-Man killed the Guardians.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. I think I don't have anything else for Invincible.
No, I'm like, it's definitely a must watch, especially if you like The Boys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it has the opportunity to go places being animated that The Boys just can't. Plus, it's got just years and years of comic book lore behind it, so
Mm. Yeah,
I
but
would definitely pick it up.
I am looking at this cast again, and it's ridiculous.
It's top tier casting, and I'm impressed with everybody. Like, nobody holds back, so
No, yeah.
definitely give me a season 2 and a season 3. I am down.
All right. I want to get into the Eternals a little bit.
Okay, well, you probably know more about it than me, actually.
I actually don't. Eternals was one of the series that I never really got into. I do know that they're gods, right? I know they were created by the Celestials and they turned on the Celestials. Yeah,
Okay.
because the Eternals wanted to defend Earth or something like that. Anyway, that's the general backstory of the Eternals.
This is one reason Marvel picked the Eternals, and they've been talking about it for years, is that kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, this gives them, like, they're not the most known characters. This gives them a chance to play around and do something a little original.
Yeah, yeah. It's I mean the cast is let's see who's in it. Angelina Jolie's in it. Salma Hayek is in it. We got Richard Madden and Kit Harington in it. So hopefully this is better than Game of Thrones.
And who is it? The comedian that's in it.
uh the Kumail?
Is that it? I love his stand up, and I've loved few things that he was in. He did that movie a couple of years ago that was like based off events with his wife, I believe, where she got sick and was like in a coma or something. Unfortunately, I never watched it, but I really wanted to.
I have no idea which character you're talking about.
The Indian guy. Hold on. I'm gonna
Oh
find
yeah, yeah.
this.
No, I have it. Kumail Nanjiani.
Nanjiani. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Like his stand up is always great. I've watched a lot of videos from him, and when he got cast in the Eternals and he like went in an interview and just said like, yeah, and they said like, oh yeah, no, you're fine the way you are, but if you want, we'll pay somebody millions of dollars to like get you into shape and pay you for like the next like 9 months to get in ridiculous shape. So then he did that, went out and just showed off his body everywhere he could.
That's amazing.
Like, he just walking out into the street without a shirt on, just like, yep, this is a Hollywood bod now.
He's also in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Is he?
Yeah.
What's he playing in that?
I don't know. No credits yet because it's in pre-production, but apparently, yeah, he's in all 6 episodes.
He's an amazingly funny guy, so I look forward to seeing him in anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen like a whole comedy show, but I have definitely seen like clips on YouTube and stuff. So, yeah, it's a decent cast. And Eternals, it's cosmic, with Guardians, and they're definitely strong as fuck. So we'll see where it goes. They're not immortal though, but the description is saying that they're a race of immortal beings. So they might have changed the backstory a little bit.
Well, maybe it's that type of immortality where they can be killed, but they don't age naturally.
Yeah, that up. I'm okay with that explanation. I'll go with that.
Yeah, like I'd be cool with that. Like, but they could still die, like vampires, space vampires, space blade, space blade.
Did you just say Space Blade?
Yeah, I mean they're bringing Blade back. Let's put him in space. Have him
I
meet
would
the Eternals, space vampires.
I would watch that.
I know you would watch that.
I would absolutely watch that. Can we do can we do space zombies too?
Oh yeah, absolutely space zombies.
Space
All right.
zombies versus space vampires?
And Star-Lord's got to be running from space zombies all the time and just always falling down, tripping on himself, shooting behind him, and just getting up right before he gets bitten.
Yeah, and Gamora just saves him all the time.
Yeah, she pulls out a machete and is
Yeah.
just constantly beheading space zombies.
Oh, I think we got a good concept. We should get this into pre-production. Let's go.
All right, call your guy at Marvel. Let's make this happen.
Yes, I'll call everybody I know in Marvel. I'm on it. I got this.
Yeah, maybe Favreau first. He seems nice. I feel like he would get me.
You're an idiot, Shea. I love you.
Yeah, I love me too.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As we're finishing up, I have to say, I know I initially gave your drink the win, but I've been drinking the Bloody Rita this
More.
whole time. Yeah, I'm halfway down on that one and only a few sips on the other.
So I think we definitely need to put up a poll on Instagram. Does Instagram do polls?
I have no idea.
I know Twitter does polls.
Yeah, we'll put up a poll on something. Maybe start putting polls up for drinks we make.
Yeah.
Get people to try them and vote for them.
And we'll tally it up. And after a year, we'll figure out who wins more. And then we can finally figure out who the better bartender is.
Nope, it's on record already. You already said it was me. Tasty, I swear to God, if you edit that out, I will end you. And by end you, I mean just laugh hysterically and roll over like a bitch.
I don't know. I might just delete it and send it to him.
I will kill you.
I will literally put silence so that our timestamp is good. I'm just going to cut it out.
Just cut out that one part.
Exactly.
You're an evil genius and I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I said that on recorded media. What's wrong with me?
No, you can't take it back now. The only way you can win it back is if the internet says so.
Oh, I got to work for it now? I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, you got to work for it. No. And I have expensive tastes, and you got to go above and beyond here.
McDonald's and a 40.
Perfect. Let's do this.
Perfect. I know exactly what you like.
Yeah. So is it going to be a church wedding or?
No, I think we're going to do backyard. We'll make it small, just our friends and family.
Oh, okay, good. It'll be very sweet. I can invite my roommate.
Perfect.
All right, buddy.
Anyway.
Well, you want to call it a night?
Yeah, let's call it a night there. Yeah, pretty tired today. So, but yeah, follow us on Instagram at the Nerd Vector. I believe Shea got that. Twitter at the Nerd Vector. YouTube, the Nerd Vector.
Your voice just is like the personification of like a grumpy dog right now.
Spotify, the Nerd Vector.
You don't like you don't like outroing. It's quite evident.
I really should just record one and just send it to Tasty so we don't have to do this anymore.
Yeah. But check us out on all the things, everybody. And we're going
All
to be
the things.
streaming and stuff on other channels, so we'll be posting that here and there. You know, just we're all having fun with our friends right now, so.
Yeah, but to the few of you guys out there, thanks for listening. Leave us a comment if you liked it. If you hated it, leave us a comment.
Yes,
And
please do.
yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Peace.